Today we celebrate the life of St. Giles, also known as Giles the Hermit. A town that bears his name grew up around the monastery that he founded in France, which became a pilgrimage center and the stop on the way of St. James of Compostela, of course. So let's see what happened. Latin legend has it that he was a Greek, and according to the Legendae Aurea, the golden story, he was the son of King Theodore and Queen Pelagia. Although born in Athens, he lived in retreats near the mouth of the Rhone and by the river Gard in Septimania in the Visigothic kingdom, around Germany in general. The Legenda Aurea links him with Arles, but finally he withdrew deep into the forest, where in the greatest solitude he spent many years, his sole companion being his beloved deer, who in some stories sustained him on her milk. Giles ate a Christian vegetarian diet. This retreat was finally discovered by the king's hunters who had pursued the deer to its place of refuge. An arrow shot at the deer wounded the saint instead, who afterwards became a patron of the physically disabled. The king was Wamba, a Visigoth, but must have been a Frank in the original story due to the historical setting. He held Giles in high esteem for his humility in rejecting all honors. He built Giles a monastery in his valley called St. Giles du Gard, and Giles placed it under the rule of St. Benedict. He died there in the early part of the 8th century with the highest repute for sanctity and miracles. So there you go. Did he really exist? We're totally not sure. But on the other hand, the idea of sanctity always existed, and that's what we honor today, fidelity and perpetual adoration.